Chris Bartley, big win today over Pittsburgh State. Talk about the performance.
I got to tell you, I think I give a lot of credit to Chris Rogers, our selector. He got off to a rough start. I pulled him early, and it was a game about intensity to me. And I thought our intensity, in about 8 minutes left in the first half, ramped up big time, and we carried it through. And we shot the ball terrible in the first half, but thankfully our defense was good enough where we kept it in a close game. I think we're up 5. And we said at halftime we really felt like if we kept working hard, the ball was going to go in for us. And I think we shot 53% in the second half and still maintained our defensive intensity. But I think Rogers had a lot to do with that.
You talked about Rogers. He had a double-double. Jake Needleman, 14 second-half points. You guys were shot 1 of 7 from three-point land in the first half. You guys turned it around in the second half, shooting the ball from the outside. You talked about ramping up your intensity. Pittsburgh State didn't score starting with 8:03 in the first half. They went about 11 or 12 minutes without a basket. Was that part of the defensive calls that you guys were making? What did you guys see there?
Yeah, I think one of the big things was they've got an explosive and dynamic player in the kid Gomes, number one. And, I think we tried different guys on them, and I think all those guys did a good job. But this was really like a team defensive effort. I thought you saw a lot of active players out there for us defensively, and then we limited them to one shot. So we were able to get out on the break more in the second half, and then we said at halftime, let's just find our best shooters. And I think we found Jake Needleman, on scramble plays a lot better in the second half. And that kid, he's just a tremendous, tremendous shooter. But he's not just a shooter, he's a really good basketball player. And he was a lot of times guarding the Gomes kid it was a mismatch of about, 12 inches right there. So I got to give our guys credit. I think they all played real tough and real aggressive today.
We talked to Gary Stevenson just a moment ago, talked about your dominance on the offensive glass. Is that something you guys have been harping on over the last few games, over the last few practices?
Yeah, I think it's a strength of our team. I think it's something that we do well. I think we have the personnel to do it. And I think what we can do is flood, the weak side board and, try to carve out space. And Garrett does a good job of that, as well as, Reed Walker's an explosive jumper. So we have some big guys that can go get the ball. And then Wisniewski's always got his face in there. He always seems like he's, I tell him, I said to Wiz, I was like, you need to be like a garbage man. Make all those hustle plays, make the baskets, that you just kind of manufacture by hustle. And, I think he really does that for us.
Big win, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks, George. Appreciate it.